Well, at this point, distinguished eminent guests, our royal fathers here seated, our traditional chiefs, stakeholders in this engagement, we will want to very formally commence today's occasion, the 2026 Consultative Forum. But before we do, may I please request that we please all rise to please take the national anthem in honor of our fatherland. With all due respect, I do humbly request that we please rise to take the national anthem. The national anthem, please.
To the Nigerian national anthem, Mr. Albert Congo raises the flag of a new nation.
Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land. Though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians all are proud to serve a sovereign motherland.
Our flag
Shall be a symbol that truth and justice reign. In peace or battle, honor and this we count as gain. To hang on to our children a banner without stain. O God of all creation, grant this our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed. And so in peace and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed.
Indeed, and so in peace and plenty, Nigeria shall be blessed. The Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget, Mr. Okwe George, their Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget, Mrs. Olayinka Mudupe Ojo, due respect to you, ma'am. The Special Advisor to Mr. Governor on Economic Planning and Budget, Mr. Lekon Afiz Balogun. All directors, management, and staff of the Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget, His Royal Majesty, Oba Lailua Akiolu I, the Oba of Lagos, represented here today by our father, the High Chief Abdul Latif Adelbigbe Ajose, the Okpelua Onido of Lagos, the head of the Lagos White Cap Chiefs, the entire members of the Lagos White Cap Chiefs, the custodians of tradition, Is it okay now? convergence to ensure that we discuss all these issues around the board so that at the end, it will be that we have all made our impact. We've made our contributions felt to make governance, good governance, what it should be in Lagos State. It is on this note, on behalf of the Honorable Commissioner, rather so to speak, on behalf of the Lagos State government, via the Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget, as headed and led by the Honorable Commissioner for Economic Planning and Budget in the state, Mr. Okwe George, and all the leadership of the ministry, we want to thank you all. I wouldn't want to waste our time. I will come back again to respectfully, individually welcome all the chiefs and all the royalties here present. But let's not take this time to do this. I will come back to do that again. But let's formally commence this occasion as I welcome the Permanent Secretary, Mrs. Olayinka Modupe Ojo. Okay, we will be welcoming the Special Advisor, Mr. Lekon Afiz Balogun, to give the welcome address. Sir. Please let's welcome the Special Advisor. Please.
The Honorable Commissioner for Economic Planning and Budget, Ogbeni Moshokwe George, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget, Pastor Mrs. Olayinka Ojo, the Oba of Lagos, ably represented by the White Cap Chiefs, led by the Okweluwa of Lagos, Chief Ajose. Alailuwa, the Olumegbon of Aja and Okun Aja, Alailuwa Obakola Wole Abdulatif, Lawal Olumegbon. The Executive Chairman of Apapa Igomu LCDA, Honorable Jimo Olawale Saliu, the Chairman of Itire Kate LCDA, Honorable Oduayo Daniel, the Chairman of Koka Aguda LCDA, Honorable Ogidon Aziz, the Iyaloja General of Nigeria, Chief Mrs. Fola Shade Tinubu Ojo, ably represented here by the Iyaloja of Oluwole Urban Market, Mrs. Onwudiwe Josephine, the Chairman of CDC Lagos State, Alhaji Hamzat Aziz, the overall Lagos Division CDC Chairman, Alhaji Chief Abu Martins Elemoro, the Chairman of Lagos Council of Tradesmen and Artisan Association, Engineer Lawrence Ajayi, I would also like to acknowledge all our ballets here present. I'm working with the protocol list that was given to me, but I see and cite our ballets. I greet you individually and collectively. Thank you very much. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is with profound honor and delight that I welcome you all to this 7th Budget Consultative Forum of Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu-led administration. This gathering, hosted by the Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget, continues our long-standing tradition of engaging the 5 divisions of Lagos State, ensuring that the perspective and contributions of all stakeholders are fully reflected in the budget preparation process. Today particularly is a great day of joy for me as an indigene of this particular division. It gladdens my heart that I can see my people and we can work together and collaborate on the future of Lagos. This forum over the years has stood as a symbol of transparency, accountability, inclusion, collective ownership of our state's budget. It is through this process that we have sustained the trust of our people and advanced participatory governance. As a government, our resolve to safeguard the well-being of Lagosians and sustain the growth of our dear state remains firm. The 2025 budget of sustainability builds on our past achievements and propels the Themes Plus policy agenda to secure Lagos's future. At this very core, it prioritizes the daily lives of our people, expanding access to healthcare, quality education, strengthening social protection, and creating jobs for and engaging our youths. Beyond this, it is about completing and expanding critical infrastructure, good roads that ease movement, provision of reliable water that improves the public health of people, housing initiatives that give our families security, efficient transportation systems that connect communities, and urban renewal that enhances the livability of our people. Our philosophy has always been that democracy draws its true essence from the active participation of citizens. This is why our guiding slogan, Ajumoshe, meaning joint effort, continues to shape our future and our actions. This deliberate inclusivity not only gives our people a stronger voice in shaping the budget, but also ensures that the projects delivered reflect the real needs of the aspirations of the people of Lagos. Guided by our vision of all-inclusive governance and the maxim that no man must be left behind, this administration remains committed to ensuring that every Lagosian, regardless of age, gender, and social standing, is carried along and catered for. This forum also provides an avenue to update stakeholders on the achievements of the current year's budget and the successes recorded so far. The audience here today has been carefully drawn from across our society so that the entire division is represented here in this room. And your presence here reflects the inclusivity that defines this process and our shared commitment to building a Lagos that works for all. Your Royal Highnesses, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me emphasize that the success of this administration rests on the collaboration of all. It is therefore our appeal that everyone continues to fulfill their civic responsibilities through regular payment of taxes. In doing so, you enable the government to continue providing essential infrastructure and services that directly improve the quality of life for our people. At this juncture, let me once again encourage each division to present initiatives and projects that will enhance socio-economic well-being, stimulate wealth creation, and drive sustainable development across the state. On behalf of the Lagos State Government, the Honorable Commissioner, the Permanent Secretary, management and staff of the Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget, I welcome you all once again to this all-inclusive budget consultative forum, and I wish us successful deliberation. God bless you all. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, àjùmọ̀ṣe wa ni.
So as it is traditional with us, my sister and my colleague here will be here to give a Yoruba interpretation of all that is just said. Translation, please.
Mo kí gbogbo ilé o. Èyí ni ògbúfọ̀ ìkíni káàbọ̀ olùgbanilámọ̀ràn pàtàkì fún gómìnà lẹ́ka ètò ọrọ̀ ajé àti ìṣúná nípínlẹ̀ Èkó, ọ̀gbẹ́ni Afeez Ọlálékan Balógun, níbi àpérò ìpalẹ̀mọ́ ètò ìṣúná ẹgbàá ọdún lé mẹ́rìndínlọ́gbọ̀n tó ń wáyé lẹ́kùn erékùṣù Èkó lónìí, ọjọ́rú ọjọ́ 10 oṣù kẹsàn-án ọdún tí a wà yìí. Olùgbanilámọ̀ràn pàtàkì gómìnà kí gbogbo wa káàbọ̀ síbi àpérò yìí, ní pàtàkì jùlọ ọba aláyélúwà Ìlókò ti ìlú Èkó tí bàbá wa Ọ̀pẹ́lúwà ṣojú fún, gbogbo ẹ̀yin olóyè eléjìgbà ìlẹ̀kẹ̀, ẹ̀yin baálẹ̀ ọkọ ìlú, gbogbo oníṣẹ́ ọwọ́, oníṣòwò, ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀dọ́ àti gbogbo ilé lápapọ̀. Wọ́n tẹ̀síwájú pé tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ àti inú dídùn ni àwọn fi kí gbogbo wa káàbọ̀ síbi ìpàdé àpérò gbogbogbò fún ìgbáradì ètò ìṣúná ọdún tó ń bọ̀ yìí, ẹlẹ́ẹ̀keje irú rẹ̀ lábẹ́ ìṣàkóso ìjọba gómìnà Babájídé Olúṣọlá Sanwó-Olú. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Balógun ní àpérò yìí tí ẹ̀ka iléeṣẹ́ ọba tó ń rí sí ètò ọrọ̀ ajé àti ìṣúná ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ṣagbátẹrù rẹ̀ jẹ́ ìtẹ̀síwájú àṣà ọlọ́jọ́ gbọrọ bí etí aṣọ, èyí tí ó ń fi àyè gba ìkópa tó jọjú láàrin àwọn ẹkùn márààrún tí ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó pín sí, kí èròǹgbà àti àbá ẹ̀yìn alẹ́nulọ́rọ̀ bá lè rídìí jókòó bí ìyá igbá nínú ìpalẹ̀mọ́ ètò ìṣúná. Wọ́n tẹ̀síwájú sí pé àpérò yìí ti fi ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọdún sẹ́yìn dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí àmì àkúnyawọ́ ti ìjíhìn iṣẹ́ ìríjú oní ọ̀gbangba òkedere, ti ìfààyègbani àti ti àjùmọ̀ṣe ètò ìṣúná ìpínlẹ̀ wa. Wọ́n ní nípasẹ̀ ìlànà yìí kan náà ni àti túbọ̀ fìdí ìfọkàntán ẹ̀yin ènìyàn wa àti ti ìjọba alájùmọ̀ṣe múlẹ̀ dọ̀yìndọ̀yìn. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìjọba, wọ́n ní èròǹgbà láti dáàbò tó nípọn bí awo erin bo ìgbáyégbádùn gbogbo olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó àti láti túbọ̀ fìdí ìdàgbàsókè ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó wa ọ̀mọ́ fúnra rẹ̀ múlẹ̀ ló jẹ àwọn ológun tí kò sì lè yingin. Wọ́n ṣàfikún pé ètò ìṣúná tó régbò walẹ̀ mọ́lé àwọn àṣeyọrí wa gbogbo látẹ̀yìnwá. Bákan náà ni ó sì tún túkọ̀ ètò ìṣàkóso ìjọba aláfikún síwájú sí i láti fààyè gba ọjọ́ iwájú rere fún ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Nínú kúlẹ̀kúlẹ̀ rẹ̀, ètò ìṣúná náà tún yan ìgbé ayé ojúmọ́ àwọn ènìyàn wa láàyò, àmúgbòòrò àǹfààní ètò ìlera tó pójú owó, ètò ìkẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó yè kooro, ètò ìdáàbòbò àwùjọ tó fini lọ́kàn balẹ̀ àti ìpèsè iṣẹ́ ajé tó ń tán ìṣẹ́ fún àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa. Tayọ èyí, ètò ìṣúná náà tún ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú àṣeyọrí àti àmúgbòòrò ìpèsè àwọn ohun amáyédẹrùn, àwọn òpópónà tó já geere fún lílọ bíbọ̀ ọkọ̀ pẹ̀lú ìrọ̀rùn, ìpèsè omi tó mọ́ gara fún ìlera pípé, ìpèsè àwọn ilégbèé ìgbàlódé fún ìdáàbòbò mọ̀lẹ́bí, ìpèsè àwọn ìlànà ètò ìrìnnà tí yóò so àwọn agbègbè pọ̀ àti ìsọdọ̀tun agbègbè tí yóò fààyè gba ìgbésí ayé ìrọ̀rùn láwọn ìgboro wa. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Balógun tẹ̀síwájú pé ìjọba nínú àròjinlẹ̀ rẹ̀ ìgbà gbogbo rí orísun ìjọba tiwantiwa gẹ́gẹ́ bí èyí tó ṣẹ̀ wá láti ara ìkópa takuntakun ẹ̀yin ará ìlú. Èyí ló sì ṣokùnfà bí àsọtọ́ tí a yàn láàyò ní àjùmọ̀ṣe ṣe ń tọ́ ìṣiṣẹ́ àti ìṣe wa. Bí àjùmọ̀ṣe yìí ṣe fún ẹ̀yin ará ìlú láǹfààní láti kópa nínú ìpalẹ̀mọ́ ètò ìṣúná. Bákan náà ni ó tún kàn nípa pé àwọn iṣẹ́ àkànṣe àti ètò ìdàgbàsókè tí ìjọba pèsè gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ èyí tí ẹ̀yin ará ìlú fẹnu kò lé lórí pé ẹ nílò wọn. Wọ́n tún ṣàlàyé pé ìjọba ń làkàkà láti mú ìlérí ètò ìjọba alájùmọ̀ṣe rẹ̀ ṣẹ láláì yọ ẹnikẹ́ni sẹ́yìn yálà nípasẹ̀ ọjọ́ orí, akọ̀ǹbábo tàbí ipò láwùjọ. Wọ́n ní ètò àpérò yìí tún pèsè àǹfààní láti fi tó ẹ̀yin alẹ́nulọ́rọ̀ létí bí ìmúṣiṣẹ́ ètò ìṣúná ọdún yìí ṣe ń lọ sí, bí omi ṣe pọ̀ tó lámù ìjọba fún àgbékalẹ̀ ètò ìṣúná ọdún tó ń bọ̀ pẹ̀lú fífi àyè gba àwọn iṣẹ́ àkànṣe tí ẹ̀yin ará ìlú pòǹgbẹ rẹ̀ nínú ètò ìṣúná náà. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Balógun sọ ọ́ di mímọ̀ pé gbogbo ẹ̀yin akópa níbi àpérò pàtàkì yìí la pè ní tìbútòrò àwùjọ wa, bí ẹ sì ti jẹ́ ìpè wa láti bá wa péjú pésẹ̀ síbí ṣàfihàn àjùmọ̀ṣe tí a nílò láti fi kọ́ ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó tí yóò gbé ètò nílé tẹ̀lẹ́mù. Wọn kò ṣàìrọ̀ àwọn ọba aláyé wa gbogbo, ẹ̀yin àlejò pàtàkì pẹ̀lú ẹ̀yin akópa gbogbo lọ́kùnrin àti lóbìnrin pé àṣeyọrí ìṣàkóso ìjọba tó wà lórí àlééfà báyìí nílò ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ àti àtìlẹ́yìn kó wa bí ìgbà ẹ̀kẹ́ ti ń fọwọ́ ti ilé tí ìgbà aláàmú sì ń fọwọ́ ti ògiri. Wọ́n tún rawọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ sí kó wá pé kí a túbọ̀ máa tẹ̀síwájú nípa ṣíṣe ojúṣe ní pàtàkì jùlọ sísan owó orí wa déédé sápò ìjọba, èyí tí yóò fún ìjọba láǹfààní láti rómi kùlámù ṣe ìpèsè àwọn ohun amáyédẹrùn tí yóò mú àyípadà rere bá ìgbé ayé àwa ará ìlú, nítorí tíba àsè ò bá sè kò sí ohun tíba àlá fẹ́ lá. Wọn kò ṣàìtúnrọ kó wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí pé kí ẹkùn kọ̀ọ̀kan fi àwọn ètò àti iṣẹ́ àkànṣe tí yóò mú ìlọsíwájú bá ètò ọrọ̀ ajé, ìgbáyégbádùn, ìpèsè ohun àmúṣọrọ̀ àti ìdàgbàsókè ẹkùn wọn ṣọwọ́ sí ìjọba. Lákòótán, Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Balógun kí gbogbo wa káàbọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí síbi ìpàdé àpérò pàtàkì yìí lórúkọ ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, kọmíṣánná, akọ̀wé àgbà, àwọn lọ́gàálọ́gàá àti gbogbo àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ lẹ́ka iléeṣẹ́ ọba tó ń rí sí ètò ọrọ̀ ajé àti ìṣúná ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó pé a kú àpérò, ẹ ṣeun, a dúpẹ́ pé ẹ jẹ́ ìpè wa. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó àjùmọ̀ṣe gbogbo wa ni.
Thank you so very much, my sister. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, àjùmọ̀ṣe gbogbo wa ni. I am to very respectfully, before inviting the Honorable Commissioner to speak for his presentation, recognize the White Cap chiefs here seated. I said earlier, representing His Royal Majesty, Oba Lailua, Oba Rilwan Babatunde Oshuolale Aremu Akiolu I, the Olowo Eko of Lagos, is our father, the head of the White Cap Chiefs, Chief Abdul Latif, High Chief Abdul Latif. I just said Opelua Onido of Lagos. And other chiefs present are the Obanikoro of Lagos, High Chief Adesoji Ajayi, the Olorogun Agbija of Lagos, Chief Wadi Yusuf, the Olumide of Lagos, Chief Ismail Olaji, the John of Lagos, Chief Tajuddin Abisogun, the Bajulai of the Egbe of Lagos, Chief Abayo Miolusi, the Shashore of Lagos, Chief Waidi Ayeni, the Suenu of Lagos, Omogbolahon, Chief Omogbolahon Durosimi, and the Oluwa of Lagos, Chief Bailey. Oluwa of Lagos, forgive me, Chief Ibikule Bailey, sir. The World Cup chiefs, all due respect and honor to all of you, we thank you. We also have here seated the chairman of Akpakpa Igomu LCDA, Honorable Jimo Olawale Saliu. Honorable Chairman, sir, wherever you are seated, we thank you very graciously for your honor. The HSA has recognized others. I don't want to repeat that. As I please welcome to the microphone the Honorable Commissioner, Minister of Economic Planning and Budget, Mr. Okwe George, to please make his presentation. Sir, Honorable Commissioner, sir.
Thank you. Good morning. Let me stand on the well-established protocols, but I think it's also for me to also just specially recognize our royal fathers, the Oba of Lagos, who's represented here by the White Cap Chiefs, led by the Okwelua of Lagos. Also the Olumegbon of Aja, Oba Abdul Latif Lawal Olumegbon. And also for us to just recognize all our local government chairmen here present. So again, just please permit me to stand on the existing protocols so we can save some time. So thank you very much. Good morning again, and welcome to our consultative forum. So this is our 2026 consultative forum, which is starting. And what we're doing is going around all the Ibile divisions to also speak to our people and hear from our people, to hear what they would like to see in their 2026 budget. So for us, it's also a chance for us to come and give an account of what we did last year, and give an account of what we did last year, and also it's also for us to give an account of what we did last year, and also speak to you and also let you hear from you in terms of what you'd like to see in your 2026 budget. So we have a presentation. I'll try and go through the presentation. We also have a video which would play for you, which would help show you what has happened from the last time we were here, and also get some more information from you going forward. So thank you. So basically, for us, the presentation is going to, I'll try and make it as quick as possible. This is just the outline of the presentation. Thank you. So this is just the outline of the presentation. Again, we'll try and make it quick. So we'll go through introduction. We'll show you economic highlights. We'll briefly talk about the Lagos State Strategy, ILSDP Plan 2022 to 2052. We'll give you a status report, and then on past year's budget performance, I will also go through the projects that are pertaining to this division. So as a way of introduction quickly, well, as I said, we're starting our 2026 budget cycle, and this process is crucial for us because it will help us determine how our resources are allocated to meet all our citizens' demands. So it's not just about aligning our spending with the priorities, it's also for us to make Lagos a better place for us to live. And what we're doing is trying to bring governance closer to the citizens. So as I said, the forum is usually held across all the 5 Ibile divisions. Today we're in on the island, and we'll be going to other divisions. So it's for us to sort of go through, hear from the good people of the island, to hear what you'd like to see in your 2026 budget. So just as a state, Lagos, just to give you a few indices on the state, Lagos remains the largest city in Africa. We have an estimated population of well over 29 million people. We're a city that is characterized by high economic growth. We have a growing urbanization, and we have an impressive cultural diversity. As a state, we are ranked as the leading startup ecosystem in Africa. Over the last couple of years, we've increased by over 12 spots. We have huge unicorns such as Opay, Flutterwave. We host Jumia, the big e-commerce giants, and we're home to over 500 startups, accounting for over 70% of the nation's national startup, and we're also ranked in Africa as one of the highest and the only African city amongst 70 global startup ecosystem in the world. So again, quickly as a state, we remain highly resilient, and we're reliant on our IGR, which helps constitute over 76% of our total revenues as a state, and which also accounts for more than 18% of the national GDP. We're very infrastructure-driven orientated. 23% of our budget has been allocated to infrastructure development and to help accommodate the growing population. So again, not to quickly go through some of the, and we can make these slides and this presentation available. It will be on our websites, but just to quickly go through some of the points. So we've tried to build on successive budgets, going far back as 2022 and 2023. So 2022 budget, we had our 2023 budget was designed to for continuity, and it was tagged budget of continuity. Some of the highlights of those past budgets included facilitating our food security, providing rescue and emergency operations, ensuring that we can provide affordable homes for our citizens, and expanding our social intervention and humanitarian programs. We also looked at continued improvements in our education sector, our health sector, technology, and our food processing sector as well. We looked at aggressively trying to move ahead with the completion of the blue line, also the second phase of the blue line. We also looked at continued work on the red line, and also promoting our intelligence gathering capabilities and ensuring that we a more secure state. Again, some more points, on the past previous budgets. We've also ensured that we can look at youth engagement. Participation of youth, social inclusion, and gender equality were very key for us over the last couple of budget cycles, and we've tried as much as possible to incorporate that into most of our budgeting process going forward. So in terms of our infrastructure sustainability, we're about to finish the Ojota-Okwebi link bridge. The BRT lanes are ongoing. We're looking at construction of phase 2 of the blue line. We're also looking at building the food and logistics park, which is ongoing as well. We're over 70% complete on that. And we've tried as much as possible, as I said earlier, to ensure that youth inclusiveness is key. As a state, we've offered a lot of jobs and business training opportunities for our youth. Our Latif Jakone Academy is something that we're very proud of, and it points to us promoting inclusion and empowerment of youth in our society. So, additionally, as I spoke about, we've looked at reliable infrastructure. We've tried as much as possible to focus on healthcare, social services, and also we've worked on enhancing our revenue collection strategies. I think also it's important for us to quickly just touch on the point that whilst we're a state in a sovereign nation, we're also not immune from some of the activities that go on across the world. So for us, we've looked at the effects that some of the activities around the world would have on us as an economy. So we looked at the fact that the US has raised tariffs on goods to over 57 countries. So for us as a state in Lagos, we must ensure that we may face higher import costs. So it's high time for us to ensure that we can boost our local production and regional trade. Also, we've seen it's a bit more stable now, hovering between 1,500 to 1,600 to the dollar. So that again has helped us, and it's also helping us in terms of our allocation and our plannings as well. So just a few highlights again about our performance so far. So the economy in Lagos hit about 14.85 trillion in Q1 of 2025. So we've seen that the 90% of the economy in Lagos is still pushed by the service sector. Although the growth has slowed down a bit, but it's also still moving in the right direction. As I said earlier, our tech industry is growing. We're becoming one of the biggest tech cities and fastest growing tech cities in the world. We're also ranked very high in terms of our nightlife. Lagos, as we now know, is a destination in December. So it's for us to also try and boost our tourism and boost the economy to be able to create more youth for our citizens. So just quickly touching on the LSDP 2022-2052 plan, we have over 447 initiatives. And, we're now beginning to see that these initiatives are beginning to cascade into actual work and actual projects. So just to highlight a few, we have the Eco Atlantic City, which is ongoing. We spoke about the Food and Logistics Park, which is over 70% complete. We have some data centers being built. In terms of agriculture, we're progressing on agriculture. We recently just launched the Produce for Lagos initiative, which is a 500 billion naira fund to help farmers produce and also bring the goods closer to the market. I think it's also important for us to point out that as a state in Lagos, we have the smallest arable land for agriculture, but we have the biggest market. So one of the things we're also doing is to ensure that we can partner with neighboring states and other states in the country to ensure that whilst we have a partnership now with Niger State, where we have foods being grown there and then being brought to the market in Lagos, which is where the market is. So again, just for us to sort of go through some of the indices, but I think what we'll do now is we have a video which we will play. Now on that video, one of the things we've tried to do this year differently is that we find that every year, once we're coming to these forums, we come here, we speak, but we also take back. But now we're trying to ensure that we can come here and we can actually show you, a lot of what has gone on from the last time we're here to now. So we've documented that. We've also shared testimonies with real people in the division to see how from the last time we're here, what has changed and how it has impacted. So I think we'll play the video now for us to see. And then once we finish with the video, then I believe we'll be able to take one or two questions from the audience, and then we can then go into our thematic breakout sessions.
The Lagos Division is often considered the heart and historical root of Lagos State. It holds historical significance as the capital of Nigeria until 1991 and is home to the Brazilian quarters and Afro-Brazilian architecture. The economic, cultural, and religious heritage, along with tourism, landmarks, and political relevance, make the Lagos Division a blend of colonial legacies and modern financial powerhouses. When people speak and the government listens, change begins. For the administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, it's not only about the research and considerations that went into the 2025 budgeting cycle. It's the funding, implementation, and actualization that allow the people to see governance as a reality, not a mirage. Completion of Adeniji Adele Idumago Junction to Ebutero, completion of Tinubu Square, Tokumbo Street, Joseph Haddon Street, Oshodi Street, reconstruction of Reeve Road, Ikoyi, rehabilitation of McPherson Avenue. Oyinkan Abayomi Drive, Church Street, Makoko, Abule Nla Road. Reconstruction of the following streets in Abule Okota, Ugu Street, Emmanuel Street, Taiwo Street, Akinwale Street. Construction of Lekki Ekpe Expressway. Construction of Ogombo Aja Road. Rehabilitation upgrading of Mekwen. Work progress on Ilabere Avenue. Procurement of transformer for Onibure CDA Itere Kate. Cleaning of Igomu Channel, Apapa. Upgrading of fire station in Ebute Elefun. Construction of White Sand Jetty in Oyingbo. Other routine maintenance were carried out at Remu, Olowude Street, Lekki, Oniru Road, Lugard Avenue, Ikoyi, Mokwa Akinlade Road, Cooper Street, Ozumba Mbadiwe Street by Radisson Blue Inward Aja, both bounds, Demola Oniru Street, Palace Road, Abiodun Idowu, Oniru, Festival Road, Ogunyemi Drive in Victoria Island, Adeleke Adedoyin Street, Moloni Street, Idoluwo Street, Oshodi Street, Savage Street, off Apapa Road, Ebute Meta, Old Yaba Road, Noble Street, Ikmonri Estate Road, Barikisu Yede Street, Industrial Avenue, Lancaster Street, and Additional Street.
My name is Mr. Monsuru Ayepe Arobadade. I can say in this Lagos Island, I was born and brought up and an indigene of Lagos Island. And we really appreciate the ongoing projects because as we are seeing, I know there will be a very big changes in Lagos Island. As you can see, this is everyday work. And as this project is going on, I can see that it is a very big project that Lagos State has laid hands on. Because as this area has been for the past about 8 years ago, the flood is too much. What we are going through in this area, in this community, is very, very, very bad. And the governor has come to our rescue now to do the drainage and the roads. And for now, I know in the next, maybe let's say in the next 6 months or 8 months, we'll be enjoying this community. Thank you so much.
Jami Abijo ló kọ tèmi gbàdúrà wa ṣe títí owó tẹ́lẹ̀ owó ti gan àmọ́ Sanwó-Olú try fún Lagos State òun ló wá bá wa ṣe ó dẹ̀ ṣe dáadáa ó wá kú kọ́tà and block kò lọ ó wá bá kú kọ́tà ló kù gbàdúrà lè ṣe dáadáa Sanwó-Olú gọ́ọ̀mọ̀ ti dáadáa ó wà òkè kò sí kó sùn mọ́ kò sí wàhálà mọ́ níbo ni lọ ó try fún wa Lagos àmọ́ wá bá kú kọ́tà ló kù kọ́tà là ní ìdìbò kó wá bá kú ìyẹn gọ́ọ̀mọ̀ wa kó wá bá kú kọ́tà ọ̀tà fẹ́ nìyẹn tọ́lọ̀ kọ́tà ló kù ló ń blọ́ọ̀kì kò sí wàá bá a ṣe dáadáa kọjọ kò wàá bá a ṣe ọlọ́run lọ́wọ́ tún à Lagos kò wàá bá a kó kọ́tà ló dáa Jami Abijo ló kọ́ tèmi ọmọ bíbí Èkó lé mi bàbá mi Lagos Island ìyá mi Badagry adolemi wa tuntun mú bẹ Adolé Abijo compound ọmọ bẹ̀lẹ̀ ni tó bẹ̀ mo ti jáde lọ́mọ tó kò sí wàhálà kò wàá bá a kó kọ́tà ló kù bọ́dà fẹ́ nìyẹn sà.
Gómìnà Sanwó-Olú àdúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ yín lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ lórí ìrànlọ́wọ́ tẹ́ ṣe fún wa lórí ọ̀nà yìí èmi Wàsíù Ìyàndá Najib mo ti wà ládùúgbò yìí sìn ó ti dé almost 35 years at least gbogbo àdúgbò yìí náà bí tí àdúgbò náà ṣe tí ó ṣe rí kò dáa àmọ́ nísàrí pé ìmọ́lẹ̀ wà ládùúgbò ó dẹ̀ rọrùn fún gbogbo àdúgbò ń sìn ìgbẹ́ bí sọ́yìn ṣe nítorí àwa dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ yín pé pọ̀ ibi tó kù sí nísìnyí pé ládùúgbò àwọn yẹn máa ń pọnmi wọ́n máa ń wá àwọn obìnrin máa ń wá lóríṣiríṣi wá pọnmi ládùúgbò omi yẹn ti wá bàjẹ́ ọ̀hún bá wa tún ṣe à ń fẹ́ kí gọ́vnà Sanwó-Olú kó bá wa tún yìí náà ṣe fún wa kí ó lè jẹ́ ìwúlò fún gbogbo ará àdúgbò.
My name is Adekunle Basharon. I'm the Deputy Chief of Staff to the Chairman of Lagos Island East LCDA. We are here on Tokunbo Street. This is an ongoing road project, one of the 114 roads embarked upon in conjunction with the Lagos State government and the local government, ably facilitated by our able governor, Governor Aduragbemi Babajide Sanwo-Olu. As we can see, this is Tokunbo Street. It's an ongoing project. It's almost 90% completed with street lights, and it has added to the beautification of Lagos Island. This is our own version of coastal road in Lagos, and all the inhabitants of this area have really welcomed this road project, and they are ably cooperating with us to see that we finished it in time, and it's almost 90% completed. After this, in conjunction with our able governor, we hope to build more roads in Lagos Island like these ones.
Okay, orúkọ mi ni Mrs. Arela Oyebanji. A dúpẹ́ fún gómìnà wa ó pé wọ́n rántí wa sí ọ̀nà yìí. Tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ omi máa ń dà wá láàmú, a kì í lè dúró tajà. Bọ̀ ìgbà tó ti wá bá wa ṣe, a dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run, wọ́n ti gbogbo ẹ̀ tí ń wà òkè, mọ́tò ń lọ gerege, everything wà. Normal ọjà wa dẹ̀ ń ya dáadáa, a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn dáadáa. Ikọ̀ wọn rántí wa ní Ọlálẹ́yẹ New Town Estate o, a dúpẹ́ fún wọn.
Orúkọ mi ni Sani Bello Adékúnlé. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Lagos State. Ọ̀nà wa yìí ó wà very adulterated, kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó lè gbà. But ní part of Lagos State, a rí ní ọ̀nà yìí. Torí pé ọ̀nà yìí àwa nìkan là ń gbà tẹ́lẹ̀. Ìgbà tó bàjẹ́, but ní sìn other neighboring towns and cities. Wọ́n gbà ibi àwọn tó wá látẹ̀pẹ́, tó wá láti Ọ̀ṣun. Àwọn God is good tó ń lọ sí Abia, Edo, ibi náà ló ń gbà tí iwájú yẹn bá ti block. So I dey expect more ọ̀nà láti ṣe fún wa. Eléyìí tó ń ṣe fún wa sìn ọ́ ní phase 1 ni. So the other one ibi tó end sí ní Good News Estate. So I dey expect pé ìjọba máa bá a ṣe dé Ṣàngótọ̀dọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ as promised. So ọ̀nà Palace Road náà tó link sí Shoprite. À ń bẹ ìjọba Lagos State kan jọ kó bá wa ṣe.
First and foremost, I want to appreciate the governor. My name is Onolaja Samuel Adekunle. I'm the chairman of Oladade CDA, which was carved out of Onibuore CDA. First and foremost, we would like to appreciate the governor, the executive governor of Lagos State, His Excellency Governor Sanwo-Olu, for making this transformer available for us. Prior to the coming of this transformer, we've been having a series of challenges. As I'm talking to you right now, we're always having face losses and every other time. And our lights at this other side, the transformer is always blowing up. We believe with the existence of this transformer, the load on the other transformer that is always exploding, that is always having issue every now and then, will reduce. And every now and then, I still called the NEPA people, the co-electric people today, to come and maintain the other transformer. I'm always on their neck every day. But I believe this will reduce all our phone calls. But this area, I thank God because I was born right here. I grew up there. We've not been enjoying steady power supply when I was growing up. But of recent, light has been steady. And with the provision of this, I believe light will be constant now. So we really appreciate him. We appreciate his effort, and we pray that he will move from grace to grace.
Orúkọ mi ni Ọládìméjì Táíwò, CDA chairman of Papa 11 and joint CDA Sarigamu Ward B. So nípa ọ̀rọ̀ canal, ìtàwọn làwọn left wa yẹn, òní system 5, yìí ni system 4. So every year, náà máa kó system 4 èyí tó wá láti Adétọ́lá ló wá sí àlàáfíà ló wá join bíbá yẹn. So system 4 yẹn every year náà máa kó. Ṣùgbọ́n tí ẹ̀yin wá bí àtọ́wọ́ láti Basanimọ́sá ahun, já Adélẹ́yẹ, bí àwọn council chairman àti state ṣe wàhálà tó lórí ẹ̀ kò yọ rárá. So ìdí ni pé ilẹ̀ tán ti dẹ̀ sí sàlẹ̀ níbi Adélẹ́yẹ yẹn, ilẹ̀ yẹn ti pọ̀ jù tó yẹ pé àti ṣe má ṣe ń kó oníkìní yẹn tó ń ru wákè. So ní DCI gan honourable assembly honourable Musbau Lawan ó ti ná delegate wa tó yẹ pé wọ́n wá wò tó yẹ pé gbogbo wọ́n ti fẹ́ ṣe wọ́n sọ́lá rẹ̀ fún wa ṣùgbọ́n àtìgbà yẹn àti èrè iṣẹ́ kankan tí ifo gan honourable Jameson ó rẹ̀yàn láti aláwùsá láti Ìkẹyẹ Àbújá náà wọ́n wá wò ṣùgbọ́n kò sí kankan tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n kójò bá ti àárọ̀ ní sálẹ̀ mọ́sálásí yẹn fún 1 hour gbogbo sàlẹ̀ ló máa wà flooded. Adélẹ́yẹ ni mọ́sálásí ni òjò afẹ́ jẹ́ ọlá gbogbo ibẹ̀ yẹn omi bẹ́ẹ̀ bá lọ sí pé àyè wà fún yín tẹ́ bá lọ sí sàlẹ̀ Adélẹ́yẹ nísìnyí àbí mọ́sálásí ni many people ti kókó jáde nílé due to omi tó da ilé mi ti wó lulẹ̀ tó pẹ́ nípa ti kókó jáde nílé tó wà bẹ́ ìjọba kan jọ tó lọ́rùn kan bá wa ṣe system 4 yẹn náà bá jẹ́ ṣe system 5 every year náà máa kó system ẹni pé tẹ bá ilé yẹn kó wọn wà clean but tẹ bá lọ sí adé ní ìkẹlẹ wo sí system 4 yẹn kò ẹ ti mọ̀ pé yẹ ifu gan ní tẹ bá gba Zion lọ system 4 yẹn mọ́tò ti ń gba orí canal yẹn kọjá tó yẹ pé omi dẹ̀ wá ń sáyé tẹ bá yóò bọ̀ tí mọ́tò wọn bíi kórópó báyìí wọ́n ti ń gba yóò kọjá sọdá sí express so àròjọba lórúkọ gbogbo ìlú pátápátá àròjọba kánjọ tó Ọlọ́run kan ṣàánú wa torí òjò tí ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn tó máa tó pọ̀ kọ́lọ́run bá kí ó ràn wá lọ́wọ́ kọ́lọ́run bá ràn bàbá wa sanwó lọ́wọ́ kán bá wa ṣe kànáàrí wa o.
Government will continue to ensure that citizen participation is very key. So this year, what we're doing is rather than just PowerPoint presentations, we've managed to go around and have verification exercises all around the village divisions to ensure that this year, when we're preparing our 2026 budget, we'll be able to not just go through what has happened in the past, but hear from the citizens firsthand, and also be able to verify the projects that we talked about in our 2025 budget, and make sure that whatever we're carrying into our 2026 would also ensure that we've been able to sort of finish and prioritize the projects as we've been asked by our citizens. So one of the things we're very happy and proud about for our 2026 Consultative Forum is that we're ensuring that we're going to do things differently this year. We're not just going to be going and having presentations and having discussions. We're also going to be able to report back and ensure that for 2026, what we've said we'll do in 2025, we have milestones. We'll be able to report back to say this is where we are and this is what we've achieved. So we're hopeful that our 2026 Consultative Forum will be different this year. It will be more interactive, more engaging. Finally, we'd like to ask that citizens take participation and take ownership and protect the various projects in the various divisions and their various localities, because the projects belong to you, they are for you, and we hope that we'll be able to sort of count on citizens to be able to ensure that these projects that have been carried out with government funds are protected and are well looked after, and indeed well managed by the citizens of each of the divisions where these projects are cited. So on behalf of the Lagos State government and the Lagos State Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget, we look forward to a successful 2026 Consultative Forum, and we look forward to continuously serving the people of Lagos State. Thank you.
This is about visiting, verifying, and validating. Each trip, each interview, and each frame are proof that the people's voices resonate in Alausa. These aren't just stories. They are evidence, tools to track impact, and to hold leadership accountable. They show the world that Lagos is not just growing, but growing with conscience. From voices to vision, from planning to proof, this is how Lagos builds a future together.
All right, that's the documentary, but quickly, Sister Ami, a brief translation.
Mo kí gbogbo ilé lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Èyí ni ògbufọ̀ àti ìgékúrú àgbékalẹ̀ kọmíṣánná lẹ́ka iléeṣẹ́ ọba tó ń rí sí ètò ọrọ̀ ajé àti ìṣúná nípìnlẹ̀ Èkó, Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Ọpẹ́ George, níbi ìpàdé àpérò gbogbogbò lórí ìpalẹ̀mọ́ ètò ìṣúná ẹgbàá ọdún ó lé mẹ́rìndínlọ́gbọ̀n èyí tó ń wáyé lónìí ọjọ́rú ọjọ́ 10 oṣù kẹsàn-án ọdún tí a wà yìí ní ẹkùn erékùṣù Èkó. Ṣáájú, kọmíṣánná kí gbogbo wa káàbọ̀ síbi ìpàdé àpérò yìí bí àwọn tó sọ̀rọ̀ ṣáájú ti kí wa. Wọ́n tẹ̀síwájú pé ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe rẹ̀ tún ti gùnlé ìpalẹ̀mọ́ ètò ìṣúná ọlọ́dọọdún ti ẹgbàá ọdún ó lé mẹ́rìndínlọ́gbọ̀n pẹ̀lú akitiyan láti ṣàgbékalẹ̀ ètò ìṣúná tó gbóúnjẹ fẹ́gbẹ́ tó sì tún gbàwó bọ̀. Kọmíṣánná ṣàlàyé pé ìmúṣẹ ìlérí láti gbé ètò ìṣàkóso ìjọba súnmọ́ àwa ará ìlú lábẹ́ ìṣàkóso alájùmọ̀ṣe ti gómìnà Sanwó-Olú ní ìjọba tún ṣe tẹ́ pẹpẹ ìkópa tó lóòrìn láàrin ìtónílé tẹlẹ́mù jákèjádò àwọn ẹkùn márààrún tí ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó pín sí. Kọmíṣánná yànnàná ìdí 4 pàtàkì tí àgbékalẹ̀ àpérò yìí dá lé lórí. Ìdí kìíní ni láti fi tó ẹ̀yin alẹ́nulọ́rọ̀ létí bí ìmúṣiṣẹ́ ètò ìṣúná ìdajì ọdún tí a wà yìí ṣe lọ sí. Ìdí kejì ni láti sọ àwọn àfojúsùn ìjọba di mímọ̀ fún àwọn olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó níwọ̀nba èyí tí ó kù kí ọdún tí a wà yìí parí àti àwọn èròǹgbà ìjọba fún ọdún tó ń bọ̀. Ìdí kẹta ni láti gba àwọn àfikún, àbá àti ìmọ̀ràn yín nínú ìpalẹ̀mọ́ ètò ìṣúná ọdún tó ń bọ̀, nítorí a kì í fá orí lẹ́yìn olórí kí òwe máa jẹ́ ti ẹ̀yin àgbà. Ìdí kẹrin ni láti fààyè gba ìkópa tó tẹ̀wọ̀n láti ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ará ìlú nínú ìpalẹ̀mọ́ ètò ìṣúná ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, nítorí ojú àwo ni àwo fi ń gbọbẹ̀. Ṣé ẹ̀yin àgbà bọ̀, ẹ ní ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá dáni lójú kì í kọsẹ̀ létè. Èyí ló mú kí kọmíṣánná fi ìgboyà ṣàtúpalẹ̀ àwọn ipò aṣíwájú àti àwọn àṣeyọrí ọlọ́kan òjọ̀kan tí ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ti pegedé fi gbọ̀rọ̀ jẹ̀ka nílẹ̀ adúláwọ̀ àti ní gbogbo àgbáyé lápapọ̀. Wọ́n ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ni ìlú tó láàmìlàaka jùlọ nílẹ̀ adúláwọ̀, pẹ̀lú àwọn olùgbé tí iye wọn lé ní mílíọ̀nù 21, tí òdiwọ̀n ìdàgbàsókè rẹ̀ sì di díẹ̀ ní ìpò 3 nínú 100. Bákan náà ni kọmíṣánná tún sọ ọ́ di mímọ̀ pé ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ni ó wà ní ipò kejì nínú àwọn ìlú tí ọrọ̀ ajé wọn wà yàmì jùlọ nílẹ̀ adúláwọ̀, níbi tí ó ti súnmọ́ ìlú Cairo tí ó wà ní ipò kìíní pẹ́kípẹ́kí. Wọ́n ṣàlàyé síwájú sí i pé ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó wà yìí kan náà ló tún gbẹ̀rẹ̀gẹ̀jigẹ̀ jùlọ pẹ̀lú pípa owó tí iye rẹ̀ tó ìdá 76 nínú ìdá 100 wọlé lábẹ́lé, láláì ìṣirò owó àpapín láti ọ̀dọ̀ ìjọba àpapọ̀ mọ́. Èyí ló sì sọ ọ́ di aṣíwájú ìpínlẹ̀ tí ìpawówọlé rẹ̀ lábẹ́lé rọ́ àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ tó kù sẹ́yìn lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ló tún wà ní ipò 5 láàrin àwọn ìlú tó rí tajé ṣe jùlọ nílẹ̀ adúláwọ̀. Kọmíṣánná kò ṣàìfi ọdún yin ọdún nípa ṣíṣe ìgbéléwọ̀n àwọn ètò ìṣúná ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti 2023 sí 2025 tí a wà yìí. Àbájáde yìí tí ó fi hàn gbangba pé òkè òkè ni ẹyẹ ìdàgbàsókè ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ti ń fọhùn nípa ṣíṣe àgbékalẹ̀ ètò ọrọ̀ ajé tó kún àkúnyawọ́, pẹ̀lú ìpèsè iṣẹ́ àti àmúlò ọgbọ́n àtinúdá ìdókòwò fún ìfìdímúlẹ̀ ìdàgbàsókè, ìpèsè ètò ìkẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ìgbàlódé àti ètò ìlera tó pójú owó lówó tí kò fani lápòyà, ìpèsè àwọn ohun amáyédẹrùn ìgbàlódé tó fini lọ́kàn balẹ̀, ìpèsè àwọn ilégbèé ìgbàlódé lówó pọ́kú, ìpèsè àwọn ètò tí yóò fún ará ìlú láǹfààní ìdàgbàsókè, ìpèsè àǹfààní ìkópa àti ìrólágbára àwọn ọ̀dọ́ pẹ̀lú ìfẹ̀gbẹ́kẹ̀gbẹ́ láàrin takọtabo àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ṣé bí ó kù náà ni ìbọn ń ró? Èyí ló mú kí kọmíṣánná tún ṣíṣọ lójú eégún àwọn ojúṣe ribiribi tó sì ń tawọ́ tasẹ̀ níkùn ìjọba láti fi túbọ̀ mú ìdàgbàsókè tó lóòrìn bá ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó nínú ètò ìṣúná ọdún yìí. Díẹ̀ lára àwọn ojúṣe wọ̀nyí ni fífi àyè gba ìṣàkóso gbogbogbò pẹ̀lú ìfẹ̀gbẹ́kẹ̀gbẹ́ takọtabo àti ìrólágbára àwọn ọ̀dọ́, ìpèsè àwọn ohun amáyédẹrùn ìgbàlódé tó bá ìgbà mu nípínlẹ̀ Èkó, ìpèsè ètò ìkẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ìgbàlódé tí owó rẹ̀ kò fani lápòyà, ètò ìlera tó fini lọ́kàn balẹ̀ àti àwọn ojúṣe àwùjọ yòókù, pípèsè àǹfààní ètò ọrọ̀ ajé tí yóò túbọ̀ fìdí ìdàgbàsókè ìgbàlódé múlẹ̀ nípínlẹ̀ Èkó, fífún gbogbo olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó láǹfààní ìrànwọ́ ìdàgbàsókè, mímú àyípadà ọ̀tun bá ìlànà gbígba owó wọlé sápò ìjọba àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Kọmíṣánná tún sojú abẹ níkò lórí àwọn èròǹgbà ìdàgbàsókè àsìkò yìí títí dé 2052. Wọ́n fi àtẹ ìdóṣùwọ̀n ṣàlàyé àwọn ètò ìdàgbàsókè ìjọba àti àsìkò tí ìmúṣiṣẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan wọn bọ́ sí lábẹ́ àwọn èròǹgbà ìdàgbàsókè rẹ̀. Wọ́n ní ètò ìṣàkóso ìjọba tó gúnmọ́ kó ìdá 1,293, ètò ọrọ̀ ajé tó ṣẹnu ré kó ìdá 1,262, ètò ìfọmọnìyàn ṣe kó ìdá 16, nígbà tí ìpèsè ohun amáyédẹrùn ìgbàlódé kó ìdá 92. Wọ́n ní àpapọ̀ gbogbo àwọn èròǹgbà ìdàgbàsókè ìjọba wọ̀nyí jẹ́ 2,407 lápapọ̀. Bákan náà ni kọmíṣánná tún ṣàlàyé àwọn àkànṣe iṣẹ́ tó la tìbútòrò ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó àti àwọn ẹkùn erékùṣù Èkó já. Lára wọn ni kíkọ́ ilé ìwòsàn ìgbàlódé ti àwọn akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ fún àwọn ọmọdé lágbègbè Másì, èyí tó sì ń tẹ̀síwájú, kíkọ́ ilé ẹjọ́ tó ń gbọ́ awuyewuye olókoòwò lágbègbè Tápà lérékùṣù Èkó, àtúnṣe àwọn òpópónà bíi St. Fimba lágbègbè Yaba, òpópónà Reeve lágbègbè Ìkòyí, òpópónà Ìlábẹ̀rẹ̀ lérékùṣù Èkó, òpópónà àdúgbò Fádàì níjọba ìbílẹ̀ Àpápá, òpópónà àdúgbò Adisatu lágbègbè Sáárì Ìgànmú níjọba ìbílẹ̀ Àpápá, òpópónà àdúgbò Adékúnlé Dín, Ọbásùà, Ọmọnìyí àti òpópónà Ràímì lágbègbè Sáárì Ìgànmú níjọba ìbílẹ̀ Àpápá, òpópónà Adéníjì Àdèlé láti oríta Ìdúmàgbò dé Èbúté Èrò níjọba ìbílẹ̀ Erékùṣù Èkó, òpópónà àdúgbò Pópó lágbègbè Yaba níjọba ìbílẹ̀ Sùúrùlérè àti òpópónà àdúgbò Ọ̀yábíyì lágbègbè Yaba yìí kan náà. Ìfilọ́lẹ̀ ètò ìrànwọ́ $500 mílíọ̀nù láti fi pèsè oúnjẹ lọ́pọ̀ yanturu nípínlẹ̀ Èkó pẹ̀lú ìbáṣepọ̀ àwọn aládàáni àti àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ mìíràn. Ètò ìrólágbára àwọn àgbẹ̀ ìgbàlódé pẹ̀lú owó ìrànwọ́ tí iye rẹ̀ tó mílíọ̀nù lọ́nà 100 náírà kí ètò ọ̀gbìn ìgbàlódé àti ìpèsè oúnjẹ ba lè túbọ̀ fìdí múlẹ̀. Kíkọ́ oríkò ìpèsè oúnjẹ àti ibi ṣíṣe oúnjẹ lọ́jọ́sí tó sì ń tẹ̀síwájú. Ìrólágbára àwọn olókoòwò alábọ́dé tí iye wọn tó 700 lábẹ́ ètò àtìlẹ́yìn okòòwò ti ọdún tí a wà yìí. Ìpèsè àwọn ọkọ̀ ojú irin ìgbàlódé aláwọ̀ aró sí ibùdókọ̀ ọkọ̀ ojú irin tó wà lágbègbè gbọ̀ngàn eré orí ìtàgé ilẹ̀ wa àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Púpọ̀ nínú àwọn iṣẹ́ àkànṣe wọ̀nyí ni a ti ń ṣe àfihàn wọn lórí àwọn ẹ̀rọ amóhùnmáwòrán tó wà níwájú wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀rí tó dájú, nítorí ẹni tó bá ń purọ́ ni yóò wí pé ẹlẹ́rìí òun wà lọ́rùn. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Ọpẹ́jọ tún rán wa létí pé ìṣàkóso ìjọba tó wà lórí àlééfà báyìí jẹ́ ti àjùmọ̀ṣe àti ti gbogbogbò. Látàrí àti fìdí àjùmọ̀ṣe ìṣàkóso ìjọba náà múlẹ̀ ní ìjọba ṣe àfikún àwọn òpó atọ́nà ìmúṣiṣẹ́ ìdàgbàsókè rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ìpèsè àǹfààní ìfẹ̀gbẹ́kẹ̀gbẹ́ takọtabo, kíkó ará ìlú mọ́ra àti ṣíṣe àmúlò àwọn ọ̀dọ́. Wọ́n ní kí àwọn ètò atọ́nà wọ̀nyí tó lè kẹsẹ̀ járí, ìlànà ìpawówọlé sápò ìjọba lábẹ́lé nílò àmójútó láti ba lè dẹ́kun ìná àpà àti ìdánilágara. Kọmíṣánná tún rawọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ sí tonílé tẹlẹ́mù nípínlẹ̀ Èkó láti dákun dábọ̀ máa ṣe ojúṣe wa sí ìjọba nípa sísan owó orí wa déédéé àti lásìkò tó yẹ, nítorí ẹnu fìfo kì í dún yànmùyànmù. Kọmíṣánná tẹ̀síwájú pé ìjọba náà mọ̀ pé nǹkan ò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣẹnure lásìkò tí a wà yìí látàrí ìyọkúrò owó ìrànwọ́ epo bẹntiró. Èyí ló sì ṣokùnfà bí ìjọba náà ṣe ń làkàkà láti lè jẹ́ kí awọ́ ká ojú ìlú gẹ́gẹ́ bí ó ti fojú hàn nínú àwọn ètò amáyédẹrùn tí ìjọba ń gùn lé bíi ìpèsè oúnjẹ lọ́pọ̀ yanturu lẹ́ka ètò ọ̀gbìn, nítorí tí ebi bá ti kúrò nínú ìṣẹ́bùṣe, ẹ̀dínwó owó ọkọ̀ lẹ́ka ìrìnnà àti ìfilọ́lẹ̀ àwọn ọkọ̀ ìgbàlódé aláfẹ́fẹ́ gáàsì, ìpèsè ìlera ọ̀fẹ́ fún àwọn ọmọdé, àwọn arúgbó àti àwọn aláboyún lẹ́ka ètò ìlera. Lákòótán, kọmíṣánná tún rọ gbogbo ilé láti fi èròǹgbà wa lórí ìmúṣiṣẹ́ ètò ìṣúná àti àwọn ohun yòówù tí ó bá jẹ wá lógún jùlọ ṣọwọ́ sí ìjọba fún ìmúṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀. Ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀, ẹ kú àpérò ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, àjùmọ̀ṣe gbogbo wa ni.
Olórí, thank you so very much. Ẹ bá ń pàtẹ́wọ́ fún olórí ọba. That was what was said on account of stewardship of what has been done by the Lagos State government, via what you have all contributed as input to what must be done in the last year budget consultative forum as put in place, and of course coming back to give you a feedback as to what has been done in account of what was done. Before taking on the next item of the program, I am to very graciously recognize the presence of Honorable Dr. Saad Lukman Olumo, member Lagos State House of Assembly, representing Ajeromi Ifelodun, Constituency 1 in the House of Assembly, and currently serving as Chairman House Committee on Economic Planning and Budget. Honorable Sir, we thank you so very much for your very esteemed honor. I am to also respectfully recognize and welcome our royal fathers, His Royal Majesty Alayeluwa Oba Muhammad Adio Yusuf, the Oni Siwo, thank you, Onisiwo of Tomaro and Abagolan, if I'm correct, Kabiesio, and His Royal Majesty Alailuwa Oba Bashir Odesonya Oloto, the Oloto of Otto and Mainland Kingdom. Kabiesi, you are also recognized. On these notes, before moving on, I am to welcome Honorable Dr. Saad Lukman Olumo, the Chairman House Committee on Economic Planning and Budget, to please give his goodwill message. Honorable Sir.
ẹ kú àsán o, ẹ̀yin bàbá mi, pàápàá jùlọ Aláyélúwà, the Ọba of Lagos, fully represented by the White Cap Chiefs. Mo kí yín pé ẹ kú kalẹ̀ sà. Aláyélúwà Ọba Kọ́láwọlé Abdul-Lateef Olùmẹ̀gbọ́n ti Àjà àti Òkun Àjà. Mo kí yín ẹ kú kalẹ̀ kábíyèsí. Mo kí senior colleague mi tó jẹ́ pé àwọn tí wọ́n láti gbaṣẹ́ the Ọlọ́tọ̀ of Ọ̀tọ̀land. Mo kí yín púpọ̀ sà kábíyèsí. Mo kí oníṣòwò ọ̀fẹ́ Tọmọríland. Oníṣìwò ẹ má bínú sí mi ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ó dàbí pé n tí bàbá yẹn ṣe ló fẹ́ràn mi kábíyèsí. Mo kí yín púpọ̀. Ẹ lẹ́sà mo kí gbogbo àwọn alága tó wà ń kalẹ̀ bí àwọn chairman local government. Pàápàá jùlọ mo kí ẹ̀yin ìyá wa àti ẹ̀yin bàbá wa tí ẹ wà ní Central Senatorial District, tí ìjókòó yìí pàápàá dá lérí jù lọ lórí pé mo kí n pẹ́ kú àsán. Lẹ́yìn kíkí mi ẹ jẹ́ n sọ Gẹ̀ẹ́sì díẹ̀ nítorí àwọn oníwèé ìròyìn. This is a usual event that we do to herald the budget of Lagos State. At every session like this, we showcase what the current governor, the governor of Lagos State, this Mr. Selibu himself, Governor Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, what he's been able to do for Lagos State. We have seen the transformation with the Team Plus agenda, both for the first tenure and the current tenure that Mr. Governor is serving. And this achievement has been fully supported by the Lagos State House of Assembly, because you know, without legislation, nothing the executive arm of the government can do. So Right Honorable Dr. Mudashiru Ajayi Obasa and the entire member of the Lagos State House of Assembly, we fully at all times support Mr. Governor to be able to deliver the dividend of democracy to Lagosian. So this event will not be different, because this is the starting point for us to herald the budget for 2026 in. So what do we need to do as Lagosians? We need to use this forum to present whatever we need from the government, both on the issue of education, health, transportation, etc., etc. This is the forum where you can showcase, you can request for what you want. We did one not quite long ago, exactly on the 4th of this month, where we have the stakeholders meeting across the 40 constituency of the state. The same thing that we did on that day is what is being replicated here today. So let's take the advantage of this forum to present to the team of the Ministry of Economy Planning and Budget, so that we can see this thing reflect in next year's budget. So thank you very much for the audience. God bless Lagos State. God bless Nigeria. God bless Mr. President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, Doc. And that was well said. Well, at this point, I will want to give it a try again. Kabiesi, I want to give it a try again. I must pass. I must not fill this text. You see, in my job, sir, I must be corrected and I must get it right. It should have been blunder and I will have been queried. So Kabiesi, let me try again. The Onisiwo of Lagos. Am I correct? Pass now. I got it right. Onisiwo. Okwaluwa is correcting me right. Onisiwo Oku Konsa, okay. Bajulaye.
Onisiwo of Tomaro and Abagbo Island.
Kima to break joy me. Okay, love. I will correct it more and more, but not for now again. Thank you, Kabiesi. All right, at this point, I choose to come down. This is one of the very key program of today. We want to take requests, presentation from our KBACs and stakeholders. Let me quickly recognize that the chairman of Itirei Cartel CDA, Honorable Odwayo Daniel, Mr. Chairman, Wale Walariwa, we thank you. And the chairman of Koka Aguda LCDA, Honorable Ogidon Aziz. I'm told you are also here. Respectfully, sir. Apologies, please. So at this point, we will want to take your submission of your request, and of course, from our royal fathers, and of course from our stakeholders, CDA, CDCs, and other associations and groups. Dr. Emmanuel Ajayi, you submitted yesterday. Are you submitting another again today? All right. But let's take from our KBACs. KBACU, I am to ask if you have any submission that you have written as a request. We want you to please present it. Or if you have any contribution. KBACs, okay, I'll bring the microphone to you, sir. KBAC.
Good afternoon, everyone. While I would like to stand on existing protocols, I would like to recognize the presence of the Oba of Lagos, ably represented by the White Cap Chiefs. I also recognize the presence of our KBACs, the three KBACs in front of me here. KBAC Mokinyo, Eko Ajepeo, and Dabole Inyo. Okay, I would have loved for the commissioner to be on seat, but since the House member is here, he would pass on the message. Sir, in my axis, let me start with, my name is Chief Bashir Arowolo Afolami. I'm the Bale of Oroke land in Etiosa local government. My land, or my village, is at Ikota Resettlement Scheme. We have just one health center in that Ikota Resettlement Scheme. And the road leading to that health center and to the only primary and junior secondary school is extremely bad. The local government chairman, Etiosa East LCDA, had placed a project board on that road since 2022. We have written several letters to him. We have even gone to Honorable Noim Adams to please help us beg him to do the road. He still did not do it, and each year we contribute money to buy robbers to put on this road. But it's not enough. If you go there now, if you have a Corolla or a Camry, you can't get to that health center. Teachers are running away from that primary school. That's Honorable Kazim Alimi. May God bless his soul. That's his the primary school named after him. Teachers are running away from that place. So please, sir, help us look into it. If you can add it to the 2026 budget for the road to be done for us. That's the first one. The second one, sir, when I became a ballet 5 years ago, and I became grade 2 ballet 2 years ago, I got to know that our salary for the month is just 10,000 naira from the government. This is an eyesore. The minimum wage approved by the Lagos State government, if I'm not mistaken, is 85,000 naira. And the head of the village, you are paying him 10,000 naira. With interest, it makes up to 40,000 naira in a month. This is not good enough. From 85,000 to just 40,000 naira. Please, help us look into this. Thank you very much.
Please, especially for KBACs, before I go to the White Cap Chiefs. Any other contribution, please?
let me maintain the already established protocol. My request is this. I think this is the 4th year that I've been requesting for this requisition. Though I requested for 2, but 1 has been done, which is primary health center and also jetty. The community jetty is totally collapsed. I think that was built sometimes 20, 30 years ago. So presently, Itomaro Island in Olisiwo, Royal Kingdom, there is no jetty to access the community. And I've been requesting for this for the past 3, 4 years. Always, every year, I used to be present in this, this budget consultative forum. So please, the authorities should please look into it for us. Itomaro, Olisiwo Island. I'm a ward of local government. Thank you very much.
They will look into it, sir. KBC.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, I was at this occasion, I was at this forum last year. I raised an issue. I Chief Adebusola Kehinde Kalejaye, Bale Otumara, Lagos Mainland. Yes, last year I represent my Royal Highness KBC Abisoye Oloto, the Royal Majesty, the Arokusa of the whole Lagos Mainland, KBC. I raised an issue concerning the Odesonya Road at Otto. So, to my own surprise, when I'm seeing the analysis on the screen, the road was not included, was not done. Now, this year again, I want to appeal, I want to raise it again, and I want to beg our celebrity governor to please, Odesonya Road, Oloto, please, you need an urgent attention. So we want the governor to do it from that Loma box to Apapa Road. Please, that is our observation. Please, I'm begging you, sir.
KBC.
Good afternoon. Mine is just an agenda to put records straight in order to join what Ale Otumara I just mentioned. He has not mentioned the road, the name of the street. It is Obagani Odesonya Way from junction, Loma Junction, down inside the auto. That is the road. The road presently is dilapidated. It's an So we want the government to come to our aid to do the absolute construction. Thank you.
KBC has emphasized Obagani Odesonya Road. So the welcome to up. Obanikun of Lagos.
Question to me on presently what is happening to the water taps within the environs of Lagos Island. There is no water taps. So what is happening? We want you to look into it. In the olden days, Bàtà bàbá wa wà láyé, a rí pé water taps ó wà káàkiri. So ìyà omi ń jẹ wá púpọ̀ lÉkòó. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá a rí sí o. Thank you very much. I'm the Obanikoro of Lagos. Chibade Soji Ajayi Bebe.
Honorable Chair, Commissioner,
Chief Okwelu of Lagos, the representative of Oba of Lagos, I greet you, sir. All the KBSs here, I greet you. My own point of view is just firstly, on behalf of the people of Lagos Island, we want to thank the Executive Governor of Lagos State for the ongoing project of the Adeniji Adele Road, the construction, and towards Oroyi and all the inner roads in Lagos Island. We say thank you to the government. The second one is, I can see that this project maybe is starting soon at Pelewura and those markets that were demolished. Please, we are appealing to you as the fathers of Lagos Island, as the fathers of Isalico, whatever they want to do in that area, in that artist, please let us know about it. Put our consideration into it as well. All your deliberation towards the project. We once again say thank you very much, our celebrable Mr. Governor, and all the executive members of Lagos State Council. We say thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, sir. That's Chief Bajilai of Lagos. Any other contribution from the KBSs here? Okay, we take it as done and submitted. So, okay, and let's take photographs now. The Okwaluwa of Lagos and the White Cap Chief for a photo session. Oh, yes, sir. All right, I'm told that the HC is on his way. Please, CDC, CDAs, it's not your time yet. We'll come to you. This time is just for the royal fathers and the White Cap chiefs. Please give us some music now, my brother. All right. Okay. We want to welcome the White Cap Chiefs for a photo session now with the Honorable Commissioner and the High Table. HC, sir. Chairman, sir. Mr. Chairman. DJ, bring down the music. Bring down the music, please. Thank you. We welcome Honorable Desmond Elliott, representing Surulere Constituency 2 in the Lagos State House of Assembly. You are most welcome.
Kádé pẹ́ lórí ọba Babátúndé Rìlíwánù. Ìlú Èkó kò ní bàjẹ́ o. Àrẹ̀mú jọba Rìlíwánù o. Eléko ló gbọ́ pàṣẹ gbogbo ènìyàn ló péjú. Ọba Akínyolú Eléko.
All right, gentlemen of the press, the ìyá ọlọ́jà, àwọn ìyá ọlọ́jà wa o. Àfi ọlọ́jà ṣeré o. Àwọn màmá ọlọ́jà wa representing ìyá ọlọ́jà general. Fọláṣadé Tinubu Òjó ẹ káàbọ̀ mọ́ ẹkúṣẹ́ ìlú ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ìlú. A máa rí bá ẹ pẹ́ fún wa o.
Kábíyèsí ọba Rìlíwánù Babátúndé. Ọmọ Kútèrè àṣà lóògùn. Oṣù ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ má ṣọmọ Kútèrè. Òṣàgbówó àgbèpọ̀ àgbòbí. Orí ni Kútèrè ń gbà mí ò jẹ́ ríjà ẹ̀ Àrẹ̀mú Babátúndé. Ọba Babátúndé Eléko.
Lascota, please be getting ready. After this, hold on. Lascota, be ready, be getting ready, please. Mama Weshio. Lascota. Executive members only. Lascota, executive members only. Not everybody, please. Lascota, your executive members only, please. Physically, people living with disabilities, please. PWDs, all PWDs, please. PWDs.
Ìlọrin àríkùrá ni.
You're most welcome. Cameramen, gentlemen of the press, are we getting it right with them? Gentlemen of the press, are we getting it right? We still have some of them here. Breakout session, okay. All right now. The breakout session.